Can you hear that? Oh, hell yeah. Rage and Pillage Podcast. I'm your host, Burley. Da 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 da. As always, I'm joined by that BBW Josh. And we got a special guest tonight. Better late than never. Better late than never. We got ChucksFLavorTrain. What's up, brother? Dude. Got a case of the fuckets. Yeah, dude. Me and Josh are sitting here just going, this has never happened. We switched over to this thing because the last thing was fucking us, and then now we're here, you know. But yeah, dude,
Phone signal must have been shitty in the house, so I'm on my laptop that I never use. Spend all this money on it, and it sits here collecting
okay, well,
dust.
it's working now. So, all right, try again, Josh, because I fixed the audio. I think.
Yeah, I'm good. Glad it's working now.
Some sort of lag is that? Something's happening here. This is wild. I got Josh checking the YouTube stream right now. We're good to go now. All right, we're good to go now.
Oh,
Fixing
gotcha,
it on the
okay.
fly.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
good?
Chuck sounds good on that.
All
Let's
right.
let my voice make it in here.
I can put the headphones back in too. That was
No,
just
we're good now.
I
I think that we're at the point now where we don't change anything because I'm
All
scared.
right, okay.
So,
All right.
hell yeah. So what the fuck's been up, dude?
Going crazy, man. I legitimately feel like I'm going fucking crazy sometimes. Catering like a motherfucker, which is good. Got bills to pay, and anytime you can share your food with someone, that's good. Just had the beer release, which is this purple drink shit that I'm sipping on right here.
Let's talk about that.
Was down in LA for that last week.
Yeah,
What's
that's awesome.
that like, dude?
Yeah, so no, man, it's real cool. So King's Brewing Co. is a brewing co. out of Rancho Cucamonga, Southern California out here. They make some shit called Froze. I've been drinking it for a while. You might see it. It's like a smoothie beer. Basically, it's like triple fruited sour ale. And they add all the fruit and stuff after. So it's hella sweet. People talk shit. I like it. It's still 7%. It's good stuff.
How many of those can you... well,
but yeah, I've been drinking it for a while.
well, no. How many of those can you drink at a time, dude? Because after two, my stomach is bloated, bro.
That's what you're right. So Saturday when it dropped, I think I had 6 of these in the first hour. And I had to stop after like an hour and a half because I was just like, dude, I'm so full. I had homies throwing down tacos, briskets, fried rice, all kinds of shit. I had to take like 2 hours to do that. I had to smoke some blunts. And I went in the bathroom. We had to take a dab, get my mind right. And then once I'm like, but that, I mean, for real. And then in the afternoon, I was like, I got to pace myself. But, you know, you're stoked to have a beer. It's got your picture on the can. And,
Right.
and it tastes delicious, man. It's like, my homies always joke, man, you got to cut off your foot. You drink too much sugar. Fuck you guys, first of all. You're probably right. But it's true. It's like, they're like, what is it? And I'm like, well, it's purple. And I was like, it's got mango, blueberry, Sour Patch Kids, and cotton candy. And one of my best homies, my boy Brian, who's my daughter's godfather, texted back like, oh, so it's you in a can. Like, exactly. Like, if you know me, this is me. Like, I fucking love candy and I love alcohol. So it's a perfect marriage. Honestly, it came out better than expected. If you're in California, check out the website, hit the link in my bio, all that. No plugs required. It's just a fucking honor, man. I was telling my boy Willie, who's got a beer with them too, even if nobody likes it, even if it doesn't sell well, in 20 years, 30 years, or what the fuck ever, my daughter can be like, oh yeah, that beer can right there, that's my daddy's face on that. You know.
That's so. What's the process of that? Do they hit you up and say, hey, start trying these beers so we can make it how you want, or what?
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. So shout out to Jeremiah, the head brewmaster out there and the owner of the company. Super cool dude. But nah, basically my boy Willie got a beer. He was pumping that thing. It's a banana chocolate peanut dessert type of frosé. I was blowing that up. He's like, dude, I'd love to do something with you. I know you're tight with Willie. Like, Willie says good things about you. And he's real simple. He's super good dude to work with. He's like, give me all your logos, any catchphrases or sayings. I sent him all my shit, which like, I mean, it says like flavor packing, never lacking, bang bangs in the name. I mean, he's got all of them on the can. He said, anything you want artwork wise. I said, I barbecue. So he sent me like pictures of racks of ribs, meat. He handled all that. He said, what about flavors? What do you want it to taste like? Froze, it's all the same sour ale base. So he has their main sour ale base. From there, it's basically, what are your flavors you like? I said, I fucking love candy. I like tropical fruits, and I like sweet shit. And he said, any favorites? I said, I love Sour Patch Kids, jelly beans, blah, blah, blah. Basically said, okay, well, we can use these. Let me tinker with it, try it out. And the Friday before the launch, I'm at my boy Willie's house down south. Shout out to the fat guy. And sitting there, and he shows up with it. And I don't fake shit, man. I was ready to drink this and be like, oh, man, it kind of tastes like shit, or it's too fruity, or it's not right. But I drank it, and I was like, holy fuck.
No
I mean, we got wasted Friday night, got wasted Saturday. I mean, yeah, I got some. I'll have to give me your address. I think I have your address, but if not, DM me after this, but I'll send you some.
Fuck yeah, we'll make that happen. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
If you had a thought in just about 5 years ago that you had ever thought you had your own beer.
It's weird because I was thinking that shit earlier. I was like, just thinking about all the weird things I've done. And you get DMs like, are you famous? Well, how do you, whatever, this or that. I don't consider myself a celebrity. I'm not famous. I'm the same dude. I live in the same house. I drive the same fucking car. But there's a lot of things that have happened, even doing podcasts. You know, it's cool. You got your homies.
Changed, yeah.
Exactly. Like, I'm even talking to one of my good homies before. It's like, hey, dude, I got to hop off this. I'm doing a podcast with my boy Burley. It's like, oh, you're doing a podcast, huh? Like, hey, fuck you, bro. It's not like, you know, it's like, I'm like, it's an OG homie. It's not like some fucking new shit. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
gotta tell him, we're going to make dick and fart jokes for an hour and a half. So fucking, you know.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's fucking crazy.
At least he's a Houston Texan fan, though.
Yeah.
No. Fuck the Texans. Fuck the Texans.
Nah, dude, I saw Pat McAfee is talking about Texans got it this year in the AFC, bro. We got this shit. So
Yeah, well, I actually have never hated on the Texans. I remember when they first came into the league. I won't ever hate on the Texans. I think they got dope uniforms, dope jerseys. I don't agree with all the decisions, but they're not my team, so who gives a shit?
Well, we fucked up and got rid of the rapist, but you know.
Yeah. You watch wrestling, so I think he was talking to I think it might have been like Kane or whoever was doing inappropriate stuff with Stephanie, was in the coffin. But there's a clip of Vince McMahon, and he's yelling out, "Come on out, you rapist!" Was it? Yeah.
You know,
it's like someone needs to supercut that with him, like Deshaun Jackson running on the field.
Did you ever hear the rumor about Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon back in the day?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been squashed when he had. Do you watch that Dark Side of the Ring show? Did you ever watch that on Viceland?
Yes.
Fucking awesome show. This is a word to anybody, wrestling fans, non-wrestling fans. Great documentary series. Wrestlers have the craziest fucking stories. But after his episode came out and the whole Miss Elizabeth shit, I felt like all those rumors were trending again on social. Yeah. And like people came out and squashed it. But again, who knows? But she looks just like them. So that's why I'm like, I don't believe it, you know.
No, yeah, well, no. I'm talking about they were smashing.
Oh, see, no. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
See, okay, no.
The rumor
there was
is
other
they
rumors
were
that supposedly he was like the secret father or something.
Oh
like that,
no,
too.
I never heard that one. That's juicy.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I didn't know.
But
that.
no, I didn't know they were hooking up. If they were hooking up, I mean, I know it's rumor and stuff, but I feel like that age gap, I don't know if that makes sense, but who knows?
I don't know, dude. Money. And they're always around each other, right? You know?
That's the craziest thing about wrestlers is the backstage stories you hear. And it's like, well, you're hanging around. It's like when you hear about the real world and everyone's like, I hate this person, that person. At the end, like, I remember watching the real world as a kid. At the end of the season, everybody hooks up with everyone. Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, you're living together for 3 months, drinking, getting shithoused every day. It's like, it's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even my ugly ass could clean up on one of those shows, dude. Easy. Like, you are forced to live with me, bitch. You're getting it.
I worked at a group home back in the day, and it was like that, the staff. And I remember like working there, my boss would tell me, like, it's like the real world, be careful here. But yeah, you live on campus 3.5 days a week. And, you know, I mean, my wife, that's how I met my wife there, even, you know, but yeah, I knew her before we met at college and stuff and everything, or known each other in college. But yeah, it's a place where you find out, it's like, oh, this person and that person, this person, I mean, everyone. If you don't get out of there, it's like people are just staying around, hooking up, doing the same shit, you know?
Well, I mean, speaking of that, dude, you went back to your old high school yesterday, dog. I caught that on your Instagram
did.
Live. What's that like?
Thank you. Yeah, no, it was real cool. It's the second time going back. The first time I went back probably like 2 or 3 months ago for a tasting event, a free tasting event, which was super dope just because my high school's hella changed. When I went, it was me, my sister, like 3 other black kids. Everyone thought we were related because there's only 5 of us in the whole school, you know. And then there's like one Asian exchange student, and that's it. And I don't give a shit. I'm not talking identity politics, but it was very cool to go back when I visited. First thing I saw was like a 6'7" black dude with like dating like a little Asian chick, like walking like what the fuck? Then I see like another brother. Then I see like
you walk past him here,
like, a big ass white dude playing. Yeah, right. It's just like it was just like a bunch. It was just hella diverse. And then I met all the wrestlers, just a bunch of little fucking country boys. It's like, oh, you guys got everything here now. It was just very cool to see how much it's changed. Because I remember my football coach saying, we want more people like you to come here and like more kids to give a chance. And it was just very cool on that side. Beyond just going back and seeing how it's changed, it's fucking dope being on campus getting paid to drink beers with staff.
Right.
It's like as a high school kid, like you would have like, you know, you used to try to sneak beers on campus for events or shit. Now it's like, oh, I go on campus and right over here, Chuck, that's your table. What do you want to drink? It's like, oh shit, you know.
We had a reunion back last month and they said no alcohol period to anybody. Because it was
like,
on.
I wouldn't campus. Go. Like I wouldn't.
I didn't go. I don't give a shit about seeing anybody from high school anyway. But
that's what I'm saying. I see everybody that I want to see
Facebook
and Facebook.
Yeah.
So
that's why
exactly. And it's one of those things like if you're not making it a party or we can't hang out and have fun, like why am I showing up? If we can't drink and have alcohol and my friends aren't going, shit, let me shoot them a DM or a message real quick. I'll get them over here, the people I want to hang out with and see.
Dude,
we'll cook, drink, and smoke.
You need to talk to that guy from have you seen that dude that gives like the drinking advice for like Hoppy Daddy or whatever? He's like, hey, if you invite
black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does funny ass videos, right?
Dude, what you just said,
he
right
talks
there
about like drinking all day or like day drinking shit. Like, yeah, I get DM'd him all the time.
What you just said right there made me think of him because you're like, why the fuck am I gonna even go over there if I can't get all fucked up? You know, it's like,
it's so true. It's like it's just too short, you know. And I'm not. If you're sober, totally cool. That's just not me, and that's not my vibe. And if I'm doing sober shit, it's dude, I'm at Disneyland with my wife and daughter, and I can't, you know, bring weed in there or whatever, you know. But it's like if I can hang out and function how I want to function, let's do it. You know, that's what we're living for, at least in my opinion.
Wait, which one's in Cali?
We have Disneyland.
Okay.
So we have Disneyland and then California Adventure, as far as Disney, and then you also got Universal.
Like, is it all,
so it's the same. It's all owned by the same shit. California Adventure is kind of more older, the Pixar shit.
Okay.
And then like California Adventure has like 2 spots with alcohol. Disneyland has 1. So if you're in Disneyland, head to that fucking Star Wars cantina. I don't even like Star Wars. I went to the bar, became a fan.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if we can be friends anymore with what you just said, dude. I'll be honest. Fuck,
damn it,
I love Star Wars, dude. Fuck. That's the main reason I want to go to Disney. Yeah,
like I said,
Josh could give a fuck. Josh could give a fuck.
My bro is a diehard. My bro's a diehard. I wasn't ever into it. And it was real cool because, again, it's the first spot that had alcohol. We walked across the whole park to get there, stopping on the way. And they had like blue and green milk. That's something to drink on one of the planets. So it's basically like ice cream slushy, which was hella bomb. My wife and I got one and shared. We gave them to our daughter. Do you want to say hi? No, you're shy. Sorry.
It's all good.
What do you need, baby? Sorry. What's up? What do you need? I love your backpack. You look beautiful. I love it. Can I keep working for just a second?
After when you're done with your call, then you could come with me.
100%. I'm all yours as soon as I'm done, but I have to work, okay?
But you have to put on your backpack first and
all right.
back up.
Okay, I will. I love you. But yeah, no, the Star Wars where it was hella cool. You had the blue and green milk, which was dope. And then as soon as I had that, I'm like, this shit's bomb. And it wasn't like as nerded out as I thought it was going to be. And then a stormtrooper walks up to my daughter's like, are you part of the resistance or are you with us?
Jesus.
And she's like, she got all like a minute. So I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And then I walked into the bar and
got the main
and
song.
I'm like, oh fuck. So it's only problem, they have bomb ass drinks, only problem, the 2-drink max. So because they're trying to flip tables. It's the only spot in all of Disneyland that sells alcohol. So because of that, they're trying to flip tables. So it's two drinks are basically 45 minutes, I think, I want to say.
Oh, dude, yeah. If
So,
they didn't have
and I'm
a
sure
limit,
if you walk out and walk back in, you could, but it's like, I mean, my wife and I were like, oh, 2 drinks. Like, shit, that's a warm up, you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want a bunch of surly assholes walking around Disney, right?
Well, yeah, but what
Exactly.
about
And
Disney
I mean-
World? But Disney World has Epcot that you can try all.
And
the
you can
different
go
beers around the
crazy there.
world.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Florida, boys.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
Florida, yeah, fuck
Of
California.
course, let's do it.
So that-
Yeah,
we're
let's
at-
do it. They probably let you breed weed in there too.
Yeah, I don't think there's rules. There's alligators eating kids there, dude. And I don't think they give a fuck.
Isn't that an attraction out there?
That's a Tuesday on a. That's a Tuesday in Florida.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
So we were trying to. What was the name of the show, Josh?
Which show?
Oh, Chuck. We were trying to.
Oh, on the Fire Masters.
We were trying to
Gotcha,
find.
yeah,
Fire
Fire
Masters.
Masters.
We were trying to
Yeah,
find it. Is it out?
It is, yeah, bro. It came out. I mean, it's kind of crazy how pandemic. Not that I care. The show wouldn't have changed my life regardless. I didn't win, and it's not, fucking Netflix. But it was a very cool opportunity. But it was on the Cooking Channel.
Okay.
Came out August of 2020.
Okay.
So
So
years
I was.
ago.
So I sent you it because I was like I googled you before, like well before we started the show, and I was like, oh, and I read your bio, and you put that you were a contestant on there. So I was
Yeah.
like fucking googling shit, could not find it. I even got Fire Masters on the TV. I went through every fucking season, every episode.
What season?
Where
is
the
it?
fuck were you?
Season 3, it's either episode 6 or 8, but it's called Nice to Meet, MEATU. Season 3,
Man.
episode 6 or 8.
I'm writing that
Yeah,
down.
and it's
how I
on demand. It
missed it.
should be there, but yeah, season 3, episode 6
It's
or
on
8.
direct. I was on Direct TV, and I had I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I would start, and as soon as they showed the contestants, I didn't see you.
Yeah, no,
I
season
was
3,
like,
episode
what
6.
the fuck, man? Come on.
And what's crazy, no, I'm on it. Yeah, season 3, episode 6 or 8. I can't remember off the top. But the cool thing, even though I lost the response I got, sorry, spoiler alert. Even
Jesus.
Yeah, plus, trust me, if I would have won it, and he would have brought it up, I'd have fucking started throwing dollar bills around.
Right.
But the coolest shit was, even though I lost the response I got from people, clearly,
yeah.
it was like the camera, like the amount they showed me. I always watch reality. I'm not always, but when I watch reality TV, I always make the prediction of based on what they're showing, this person's going to do this or that person's going to do that.
Yeah.
If you would have watched it not knowing, and maybe you'll get this impression, you're gonna be like, oh, that guy's gonna win it. They're showing him. Like they only showed me up until I was gone. It was like, so I felt like, yeah, that's cool. Also, like I fucked up though, because it's like shit, they liked me. It's like if I would have fucking done a little better, maybe I'd have gone further, but
Well,
should have.
can you answer this with like how often, like was that because on the show, like it's like a 1-day filming thing. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so the one that I did, Fire Masters is a 1-day shoot. It's all day. So it is live in the aspect of, hey, you're here at fucking 6:30, you're in the makeup chair by 8 a.m., the cameras are rolling, first dish. And I think that we started shooting at like 8:30 and had the judge and then kicked my ass out of there by like probably 12:30 and maybe like 1 o'clock by the time I finished
were you the first contestant out of there?
I was, yeah. And it's weird. At first, when it first happened, I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking kill myself. Like, I can't go back home. Like,
Right.
and I don't mean to make light of it. Like, I just meant like, how can I face public? Like, oh shit, I've been hyping this up and I fucking lost. Like,
Right.
you just feel like, oh, you can't deal with the public ridicule. And at first, like, I DM'd all the homies right away, like, hey, dude, I fucked up. And all my boys were just like, dude, you fucking killed it. Like, you had to fly to fucking Canada. Everyone
You
else
got
like,
on a fucking TV show.
Yeah.
You didn't
Exactly,
fuck up
but
nothing, man.
Totally. But it's just one
Yeah.
of those things like and it's I'm almost glad like they didn't. It's weird. You think because they film so much, man. I probably talked to the camera just in that little room where it shows the guy saying like, "Oh my god, I'm so nervous. What are they gonna think of my steak?" And then it cuts to the steak. Just little shit like that. But then they also film you for like hours just talking, bro. And I just fucking cried for like 3 hours after.
Like who cares? Like I get what you're coming from, like because it's you. You're there. You wanted to fucking win, but in everybody else, aspect of it, they
Yeah, and I
who
think it's
know
like
you
one of
or
those
don't
things
know
too-
you or kind of know you like I do. It's like, dude, you fucking went on a show, and here I am talking to you on a podcast.
Yeah, but hey, you're the host of this shit, so I'm honored to talk to you. But no, it's like one of those things. Yeah, it was awesome to be on the show, and that's something that I took away from the support afterward was as much as I thought, oh, I can't show my face or I'm a failure or I let everyone down. Everyone's like, dude, you did it. Like, you went on the show, you took the shot, you live, you learn, go back, get, go harder, So,
so here's,
and I will. And since having done that show, I've turned down a lot of other shows and kind of passed on certain opportunities that didn't feel right to me because of that. Was it cool to compete? Yeah. Do I consider myself a competitive chef? No, I did it because, you don't want to say no, but having done it once, I've turned down a bunch of shows and big shows. Why? I don't want to have a show to compete, dude. It's like, if I'm going on TV again, like, I want to get fucked up with my homies and cook. Like, the cookout with Chuck this week, we're going to fucking Texas. We're getting rowdy with the Rage and Pillage.
That's fucking,
Like, that's what I want to do.
That's
and it's like, I don't know if I would have had the confidence to say that or pass up on shows had I not done that one show. And could I get in? Like, talking to some networks, you turn down the show. The network likes you, they'll call you again. I'm like, cool, call me if it's something I want to do. If not, it's not meant to be. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm not religious. I'm not big on faith or anything like that. But also, at the same time, whatever's supposed to happen, I feel like will happen. So if I'm supposed to be on TV, it'll happen. Whether it's, supposed to happen 6 years ago or 6 years from now, if it's supposed to happen, it will.
Here's my deal. And I'm glad you said all those things, but I think that you just made me realize I'm a real piece of shit. Because you're talking about how all these good things, and all I'm thinking is, if I found out tomorrow I'm gonna be on a fucking TV show, doesn't matter what it is, I'm hitting up everybody. How much you gonna give me for a shout out on this national television show? Fucking, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna spin this however I can.
And what's weird, it's like, and that's even part of the process though. When I feel that and like looking to the future. Again, that's why I'd want to be in control of the show, doing what I want. That's another thing too. Like, it'd be dope. Like, dude, I don't fuck with like a lot of companies just for the bills. Like, I fuck with companies I like because I like them. Yeah. If they're able to pay me, cool. But the amount of money I've turned down from certain companies because I like a company that's in that same space, like, I'm happy with that.
Oh, you're such a nice guy. Holy shit. I'm a fucking
dude. I'm not a perfect man. I'm not saying none of that shit. It's just that's like my own stubborn logic. But you go on some of these shows. And they'll say the first thing in the email, you've got to wear this. You can't have many, excuse me. Vape pen's slowly killing me.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can't have any logos on your shirt. No professional sports teams. If you use Doll Strong knives, which I use, you got to put tape over that or black it out. Okay. So for these big-ass network shows, why? Because they have deals with people. Yeah. And they don't want to have to fucking pay all these other companies that are on TV. Because if you're on TV, that's someone else's rights. Just like I can't do an ad for fucking Twisted Tea and have Bud Light in the background. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all that same shit.
Wait, hold on. Do you work for them?
Who?
Twisted Tea.
We had a partnership.
Hell yeah. That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, hopefully I would like to say, Twisted Tea, if you're listening, I love working with you. The past year and a half has been wonderful. We can make that 3 years if you want.
Oh, so hell
you know how to get a hold of me. You know how to go hold of me, and I'll take care of you.
Dude, I want to know if Twisted Tea got in touch with that kid that fucking knocked that dude out with the Twisted Tea. Remember that?
Right?
Yeah, that's when it first went viral during like the pandemic and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you think they reached out to that cat?
I'm sure they did. No, I mean,
that's amazing.
My experience with working with them and just marketing companies in general and just social, as I'm sure you've experienced, dude. When something goes viral,
not at all.
No.
When something goes viral, people are going to hit you up, whether it's a big ass company or a small company trying to do big shit or just fucking randoms. Like, hey, I mean. But yeah, when something goes viral, companies reach out. You know, companies
we still go to our 9-to-5 job every day.
Bro, I'm doing it 3 days a week now. I'm trying to get out of it, but even then, it's like it's a struggle, and part of that's fear, man. Like at least on my end, everyone's like, "You got to quit 2 years ago." I'm just getting to that point now, but it's only because it was the point. And even this week, working Monday, Tuesday, coming back from LA. So let's go back to last week. Last week I catered Monday. I catered Thursday night. Friday, I go to fucking LA, have a blowout Friday. Saturday's the brewery. I fly home Sunday afternoon. Monday, I'm going to my day job in the office. My wife's going to have to bring my daughter. It's an hour commute each way.
Oof.
Not to complain. Commute to work, come back. Commute to work the next day, come back. Then last night, I've got to cater. And that's the main reason why I tried to reduce the hours, because there were days where I'd have to commute 5 days a week, working 5 days, and I'd have gigs at the night. So it's like I'd commute to work. Instead of getting there at 8:30, I'd show up at 6:30 so I could leave early, go to the fucking store, shop, cook, cater, make a bunch of scratch, and the next morning I got to get the fuck up to deal with some old lady yelling at me because her fucking insurance is too high. So I'm still doing it, but it's the only reason I'm trying to transition out is because I can't do both at this point. Like it's literally fucking driving me crazy.
Well, that's awesome though, dude, because I think last time you were on, you talked about you were making at lunchtime you would go out to your car in the hot car and make your voiceovers and not run the AC because it would mess up the fucking audio and shit. So you've come a long fucking way.
I thought I was gonna die. I know that. I remember too. The time I talked to you was right after I'd done a real bad video, like on a real hot day. I thought it was like. And there's still days where I'll do voiceovers and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta check my pulse and my blood pressure, you know. But yeah, and it's just like I'm trying to figure out like everyone. For example, if you went to a casino tomorrow or tonight, you went to a casino and you won $5,000, wouldn't it be hard for you to get up to go to work all day tomorrow?
It would be, and it's like you got to really put that shit in perspective. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying I'm pulling in 5 racks. That's not. But the point is, like, you have these opportunities where it's like, oh, I'm having fun and I'm making more money than I make at work.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing at work? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making more money doing other shit and it's more fun. So that's like the balance, though, because I know that if I catered every day, I'd get burned out too.
For sure.
Or I'd fucking die of a heart attack and drink myself to death. You know, it's like, it's all just about that like balance, trying to make it work, have enough money, have fun, stay sane, take care of my family, keep this train fucking rolling. You know, it's like
the flavor
that's
train.
The madness. You know?
Flavor train. I said it.
Yeah, that's the exact madness right there. Yeah, so, that's and that's part of it. It's like I always say, like I'm just trying to keep the train rolling. I always say that, and it's true. It's like shit happens. It's like, but no one gives a fuck about what you did yesterday. What can you do tomorrow?
My biggest fear, like if I was in, let's just say I was in your position, like I don't know if I could quit my job just out of fear of like feast or famine. You know what I mean? Like we saw somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
There was somebody just recently, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I say it, but their Instagram got deleted off a comment that they made fucking 2 years ago. You know, so I'll let you.
I don't know who you're talking about. I must be slacking.
Yeah, I'll let you know later.
Okay,
I don't want to. It's a past guest on the podcast, but it was clearly devastating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. And yeah, that's one of those things though. It's like I'm very lucky to have the catering side because I pull income that way as well, you know. But yeah, it's definitely with social media, and even then, like, it's weird. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't consider myself like a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity, but I'm also, man, I'm trying to figure like, just want to say this shit the real as I can. I'm known. Some people know me, but I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, it's going to happen, but like what happens on the day where like, hey dude, we don't want to fuck with you. Or the videos just stop. Or the packages stop coming in the mail. Companies don't want to work with me.
Yeah.
That day is going to happen.
That's the fear, right?
100%, and that's how the social media apps get you involved. Keep going, post more, engage more, so you're relevant. And it's gotten to a point where like I was so caught up in that race, it wasn't fun for me. Right. It's like I unfollowed a shit ton of people like over the past 2 weeks. Probably like 2 to 3 weeks ago, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I was telling my homies, like, some people are gonna be like, oh, look at this asshole, thinks he's too big. But I was telling like, my homies and my wife, like, you don't show up on my feed. You don't show me likes. When you do show up, it's shit I don't care about. We don't actually fuck with each other. That's okay. I don't have to follow you. And if you're butthurt by that, unfollow me too. But if you like what I do, follow me. But I'm not trying to worry about following people because, oh, how does it look from me? Or following people because, oh, I give a shit. Like, nah, man, like I'm past all that, dude. Like, I don't have time for that. I just don't have time. It's a negative energy waster. I'm sick of seeing shit I don't care about. I don't want to waste time on people that aren't bringing me good energy, and vice versa. If you think I'm posting dog shit, don't follow me. I completely understand that. If you think I'm posting some negative shit, let me know and get the fuck off my page, and vice versa. But it's America, man. It's like people get caught up. You don't have to follow me.
Yeah.
I don't have to follow you. If you like me, I'm super fucking humbled by that. And I appreciate everybody. That's why I call it the flavor game. I couldn't do this shit. I wouldn't be traveling. I wouldn't be eating good and making money if it wasn't for the gang. But at the same time, I don't think anyone should put up with me because of a social media requirements. Like, I'm not going to follow anybody else because it's the cool thing to do or the barbecue click thing to do or whatever.
It's funny, like I believe you're about my age. You graduated 04, 05, somewhere around there.
Oh, 5, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're definitely within a year of me. So can you imagine going back to 18, 19-year-old us's and like trying to have a conversation? Like, so and so's mad at me because I don't follow them on the internet. You know, just like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and it's also like 18, 19-year-old me, like I wasn't a bad kid at all, but at that point in my life, like I just didn't care.
Yeah. Fuck
Like
all
18,
y'all.
19-year-old me, like, yeah, fuck you, dude. It's like, so yeah, it's just weird. And like, I don't know, it's I was thinking this the other day. I'm cooking to myself, and I was thinking, like, I talked to a lot of young kids, like pit masters, young kids, like new in the barbecue game. Hey, man, I'm 15, want to be a barbecue guy. I want to get 20,000 followers so bad. And I was thinking to myself the other day, like, not what's the point, but why?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because
It's like for
the
me.
culture is get internet famous. Yeah.
I was about to say because
Totally.
they're just so
But
obsessed
it's
with. They
what
think that
happens
they have
then,
to
and
be
it's like
famous with followers.
Totally. But it's like, what happens when you get 20,000 followers? Because you could have 20,000 followers and no one gives a fuck.
Yep.
You could have 10,000 followers, but you're the most popular page on IG. It's about the engagement. It's not what you do with it. And beyond that, what happens when you hit the number? I remember when I started off, and I was talking to some fools the other day, some homies, and it's funny because everyone assumes I'm a newer cat just because I kind of blew up lately. But
Yeah.
it's like, I've been posting food pictures since like 2016.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I just took off, like started getting a little, notoriety or more followers 2020, 2021, is really when it started. But that whole first period, the whole goal, get 5,000 followers. I got that. Get 10,000 followers because that's when supposedly companies give a shit and reach out. Then you want 20,000. Then it's 100,000. I'm at 150. I got 2 million on TikTok, but the end goal is that number just keeps fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? So unless you have goals, 100%, and that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like, for me, and like I have anxiety. I know I don't seem like it, but that's why I like this stuff right here because it helps.
100.
But it's like it's one of those things where it's like I can't even keep up sometimes now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm so in my head, I can miss a DM or not respond, and it's like someone's thinking that guy's an asshole. When I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I am an asshole. I'm a piece of shit. This person followed me, messaged me, I didn't get to it. But that's what comes with the territory. It's just, it's overwhelming though, in the best fucking way. But it is overwhelming, And I don't want to sound like one of those, because I fucking hate when celebrities complain about this or that. I don't want this to sound like a complaint. I'm not. It's just a reality. And when it's overwhelming and you have someone like me who's a slacker and has anxiety and all that shit as well, it can be tricky to navigate. And so that's what I mean. What's the point with your number? To all the young people trying to go, not even young, old people, you're new on IG, you want to get your number, have goals and shit, And like my goals have always been more, I want to have X amount of business. I want to do X amount of gigs. I want to meet X amount of people. This year I'm trying to go to these states. I want to meet this person in life for real. So just try to set goals for yourselves outside of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? That to me is a bigger thing to focus on. Like the connections I make, that to me is the biggest thing.
When you first hit my radar, I think that you were definitely, big. You were, up there. But I always judge everybody if they have a K next to their number.
Right. It's true. It's like a K or an M or whatever.
If you get a K, you're golden in my book. But I think you were a caterer first, from what I remember, and then you started kind of popping off. But that's when you first hit my radar. I always saw you in catering gigs.
Yeah, and it's also funny too, like pictures, especially back then it was probably more pictures, right?
Yeah.
So and it was like, it's always cool to take a picture of catering with having food out or a big spread or you with 20 chafing trays, all the shit, So that was the thing. And I still cater like crazy. It's just weird, man. It's like, it's like a gig economy. You talk about, like, I'm a big E40 fan, the rapper, E40. He always talks about you got to have multiple streams of income. You got to be a hustler. You got to get your bread however you can.
Back in business, boys.
And it's one of those things where it's like, that's what it is on social too. Like some people fuck with me because I'm loud. Let's make a brisket. Today we're gonna season this son of a bitch. Some people like me because today we're making some A5 Wagyu. We're gonna got the sexy deep. Some people like it just because some people like it because of my Bay Area music. Some people like the catering. Some people like my wife and daughter. What I'm trying to say is, like, it's that same thing. Like, I still cater. That's my main source of income, but I feel like I have to show more now because that's how you draw people in, If it's just the same shit every day, it gets old or burnt out,
I feel like hold on. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you. You know who this is. You know who Bert Kreischer is, right?
Who's that?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so fuck it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking, but he does that same shit. He lets you in on every bit of his fucking life. Like his family will be fighting in the background. He's filming it. That type of shit. Like you're letting everybody in on your real life. I'm super hesitant to tell anybody. Nobody even knows my real goddamn name online. So.
Yeah, it's like you're right, and it's like one of those things that too. I am a little hesitant. As I got bigger, I show my family less.
Yeah.
It's just weird getting like. It's awesome when like a Southern housewife or like a Southern grandma or a grandma in general or someone that a female, let's just say, a woman says, "Hey, I think your daughter is cute. You have a beautiful family." When it's like some dude you don't know and saying, "Hey man, you got a cute daughter," it's like, what the fuck is that? Like,
what?
And,
That's too far.
And that's what I'm like, and like, I don't think and trying to put like. I would like to believe everyone's saying it from the good intention. But I'm saying, me personally, as a grown man, I would never message someone else and be like, "You got a cute kid."
That's what exactly.
Okay, so I have two things. I got two things here. One's really fucked up, and it's fucked up, but not so bad. Wait, which one you want to hear first?
I don't.
The fucked up. The fucked up.
Right, so the fucked up one, but it's not so bad. Is if you really want to like. If you don't like somebody, find their Facebook at 2 a.m. and only like the pictures of their kids. You don't have to comment.
Yeah, that's awful.
You don't have to comment. You just only like those.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah, that's an immediate block.
So the second one is this is super fucked up on YouTube Kids. There's all those shows like Adley, blah blah blah, and fucking the little toy kid that reviews toys and shit.
Oh yeah, Ryan or whatever.
Most of those have comments turned off for a reason, because these fucking creeps get on there. So there are other they've been investigations on this. I've read full stories where they've taken screenshots of the comments section when these parents don't know any better, and these guys will just comment 21, 22. Right, and that's the time signature. So you go to that point, and you can see the little girl's butt or something in her panties or something.
Oh my god!
Just little glimpses. There's a lot of perverts out there, dude. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's super fucked. Yeah, that's again. I mean, I don't even like talking about that shit.
That's so much work.
No,
I never.
My whole thing is I just don't trust.
Wow.
I'm weird. I don't trust people in general. So it's and again, I would love to believe that everyone has the best intention. Everyone's saying a good thing. I just don't want to go ahead and even get down that route. So it's one of those things that as soon as I got bigger, I started posting less and less and less of the family.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-posting, but I'm very careful now. I'm very careful of what my daughter's wearing. I have that close friends thing on IG for a reason too.
I think I could be just about the opposite on when you said I don't trust anybody. I think you think that everybody has the best intentions. I think that I'm I want to trust everybody, and I think that everybody. So if you come to my house, I trust you. For some reason, it's just in my head. I trust you. I don't.
But you're not bringing. You're not bringing strangers to your house, though. You know what I mean?
Thank you, and that's what I was gonna say. I'm very I talk to people. I love to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I don't mean that I don't trust people in that I'm get the fuck away. But I mean, look, dude. I mean, I'm adopted, and my biological family history. There's some things there. Not everyone's perfect. I've seen things in life, just as we all have. Everyone knows working at a group home, life is not perfect. Some people can't be trusted. I love people. I love to open my heart to people. But in certain situations where you can be exposed or vulnerable, I'm very cautious. I don't like people coming to my house. Why? Because once you know where I live, you know where I live forever.
Yeah.
Some shit goes bad, you can come back. I want to be in the upper hand and feel like I'm protecting my family. So I'm not letting a lot of people come to my house. As far as hanging around my daughter, certain people get to do that. And if you hang around my daughter and I feel even if you don't you're good with her, but you talk shit on me, I gotta kill you now. I don't mean but it's we gotta work that shit out. Why? Because you know where I live, you've held my daughter, we've had a good time together, and now you're going out there bad mouthing me. What's the next step? Let's fucking nip that shit in the butt now. Talk about it like men, or we can fight and shake hands. But I don't like drama. I don't want to be worried about what's gonna happen when I'm gone. It's all that shit.
I just had my porch painted, by a couple of local painters.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, I didn't take off of work. I had to go to work. Well,
Yeah.
my kids were home. My kids were home for the summer. I mean, my kids are older.
That's so scary.
But I know it is. They had phones. They had cell phones, and my mother-in-law only lives like 10 minutes away. So, like that was, and I'm also only gone for a couple of hours. They were actually only at the house for 3 hours. But I get what you're saying. But at the same time, I'm just like,
no, and that's like
in my mind, I'm going, it's fine. Like probably the only reason I did it too is because the first 2 days that I came home and they were still here. Like I came home and they didn't even know that I was here. They were like out there painting. They were out there painting. They had their headphones in and they were like, "Oh shit!"
And that's
hey,
like,
what's up, man?
I've been there. Like we have things like we have the pest control guy come spray for pests. We put in concrete. We had 3 guys here for like 5 days. My wife and daughter home. It's more about certain things like that you're gonna trust, but again, like we sell shit on Craigslist, and my wife gets something away on Facebook. Like she's meeting them around the corner. She'll put like fucking, we have like a wheel. Why? You don't need some fucking bum ass dude or some lady, some fucking psycho. Again, it's probably a wonderful person. And maybe this is just me being overprotective and cautious of her too. But it's like, you don't want someone to come into your house that looks around or sees something they shouldn't see, or, it's like, and it only takes one little peek. You watch a lot of that shit where it's like those, what is that show? Neighborhood Wars or whatever. And it's like, half the robberies happen. Someone walks by a house, just sees something. Then 20 minutes later, what are they going for? Oh, yeah, the garage was open. They saw a fucking bike. Or, it's a little shit. And I feel like a fucking conspiracy nut.
Oh, no, you're on the right show.
I trust people. That's not what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is like, when it comes to trying to protect my family and limit my vulnerabilities and exposures, that's my thing. If I don't know you, you're not coming to my house. If I don't trust you, especially, you're not coming to my house. I'm not going to fucking pick up a random.
You're also getting to, halfway celebrity status also.
No.
So
yeah.
Celebrity's relative though, right?
Well, I was thinking just now about, can you imagine trying to date now with the fucking internet dating?
Bro.
You just bringing weirdos to your fucking casa, dude.
This is something my wife and I talk about though. It's like, I tell her like, I'm 30. Maybe if I was younger, sure, but 35 now. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm set in my ways. I like what I like. I like fucking working, hanging out with my family, having a good smoke and a good drink. Like that's basically my life,
Yeah.
And it's like I tell her like, if you ever left me or like for whatever fucking reason, like I'm not fucking dating. Like I'm either marrying like a 75-year-old fox with like a good retirement account.
Hell yeah.
Or I'm just fucking partying myself to death. But like, I'm not trying to hang out,
100%.
Talk to like a fucking young person. I'm not trying to go like to a bar and talk to like a 25-year-old girl. Like,
not trying to get married again.
I'm not trying to just like I told my wife the other day, and like a joke, but it's like, hey, like, you talk to me all the time, and I only care about maybe 50% of what you have to say, and I fucking love you. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck do I care about what some fucking stranger at a bar has to say? Like,
Dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like marry me and take care of me, or get the fuck out of here because I'm partying. Like, but if you're gone, like, babe, like you are my world, you and my daughter are my rock. Like, outside of that, like, I'm not dating. I don't got the time or the energy for any of that shit.
You cater a lot of events that have a lot of different people in them, right? Have you? I already know you have, so I want to hear your input. Like, when was the last time you heard an 18 to 19 to 20-year-old person have a conversation? I think they're retarded. They're half retarded, dude.
It's like, I tell my wife that. It's just like, and it's like, I just tell her it's just different. It's like, and I'm sure I was that same way when I was at that age, but it's just one of those things that's just generationally. I'm not saying that you can't meet someone. I like, every once in a while you'll talk to a kid and like, I remember like I've done gigs where like you'll meet a little kid and I'll find his parents like, is that your son right there? It's like the way he took care of my daughter, like helping play with her, making sure all the other kids, like you'll meet a kid like that sometimes. They watch shit. And it's like, oh, like, and then I'll talk to you. It's like, hi, sir. And it's like, oh, you ask, oh, was your dad in the military or do you play football? It's like usually there's something there that gives them structure. You know what I'm saying? But there's that background of structure. But like outside of those rare instances where you meet someone who has like that kind of intellect and that kind of advanced way of thinking or maybe wise beyond their years.
Yeah,
it's very hard. It's like, I think being on social media helps me,
because you know the trends and shit like that. Yeah.
But there's definitely times where even my niece, Emily, who's 21, it's like, or sorry, she turned 22 this year, but so she's telling me some shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, and not even like a bad way. Like, she'll say it like, not just like confused, and it's like, oh shit, I'm so and so's dad now. Because I remember like growing up, you got your homie's dad, you'd say something, you're like, what is that? Like, we don't say that, or what's that from? Or, do kids still say dope and tight? It's like just dumb stuff, you know.
I still
it's
say
like,
it. I don't give a fuck.
Totally, me too.
I'm in
like,
my 30s and I still sag my
funny how it
pants.
works out.
I don't say
Oh,
tight,
hang on.
but definitely.
Boys, one
I don't
moment.
say
Sorry,
tight, but dope.
1 second. I
You're good.
apologize.
You're good. Yeah, I'm still in my 30s. I still sag my pants. I ain't worried about it, dude.
I don't sag my pants because I want to. I just sag my pants because I don't have an ass.
You
to
don't have
hold
an
up.
ass. Do we take a piss break? I think we do. Because I got to piss.
You go ahead. Go ahead. Play some
right.
corn.
Play some corn? Corn with a C, though.
I don't know. Look at.
I'm
I'm just looking at your
I'll wait till
shirt.
he's coming. I'll wait till he's coming back. All right. I gotta take a
Apologies
piss.
about that.
Y'all keep it going. I gotta piss.
Oh, word. Little baby bladder over there, huh?
Yeah, for real.
So
Oh,
how's
man.
everything with you?
Shit, man. I'm good. I was excited to be on here tonight with Instagram, TikTok, celebrity, whatever.
Shit's weird, man. Shit's weird.
I know. That's what I'm
Feels
saying. Like, it's
undeserved.
crazy. That's because I think I remember listening to. I messaged you on Instagram before we started, and I was like, fuck, I know he's not gonna see it because me and you don't talk or anything, and you got a lot
Now
of
I
shit
feel like
going
an
on.
asshole.
No, don't. But I was just like, I think it was either the first time that you got on here or something, and but like I said, like I was just looking, I was like, all right, I gotta Google him now because he's done more since the first time that he was on the podcast. And
Yeah,
I
man,
saw
it's
you on
like
TV. The first time I saw you on the TV, and I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Chuck, dude. That's
and
awesome.
that's the cool shit I was saying. Like, I'm in my head about the TV and losing, but having homies and friends and people you've connected with be excited, that shit's dope. And yeah, and how you said I've done
I
more
actually
since-
meant when you were on when you were
on here.
like on the fucking NFL, like the guest picker thing.
Oh shit, that's right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. It's funny, the
Yeah,
football
dude.
stuff,
That's
yeah,
what
that was cool,
when
too.
I saw that, I was like, oh, that's fucking Chuck, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that shit to me, and it's like I know I said earlier, celebrity's kind of relative, like, and that's kind of what that kind of speaks to that. It's very cool to have the numbers. It's very cool to get recognized, but for like your local area, to like be like, hey man, you're the celebrity. And that's their words, not mine, but you're the celebrity of the week. Like that shit to me is fucking dope, man.
That's
like
sick, dude.
people like my dad, like I think that's probably like the most excited, like cooking for a basketball player that my dad's a big fan of. That and the Niners thing, I think are probably like two biggest things that like my dad's like, oh my God, what was that like? Like, good job, young man. It's like, he's just very old school. So it's like that shit's dope.
Did you ever get the eye roll when you said, hey, my social media is taken off?
The eye roll? I don't think I've ever said that. So
okay.
Yeah, no, it's like even now, dude, it's like I don't like talking to some people. Like I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Some people love to talk about Instagram.
I'm gonna tell you when you did it, when I saw you on the NFL whatever channel it was, when I saw you on there, dude, you acted like you weren't even fucking on TV. You acted like you had been doing that shit. That was your fucking career. Like you didn't even pretend like you weren't like just some normal guy. You acted like you were a fucking celebrity. And I was like, he fucking killed it, man. That was great. I could never do it like you did.
Thank you, man. It was dope. So yeah, it was very cool. My wife was super proud. My daughter was proud. Everyone. I mean, lots of family. Just people like, I got a lot of that. You're a natural. And I remember the main thing was like checking with the people behind the scenes. Like right before you go on, it's like, do you need anything? It's like, let me get a fucking drink real quick and let's rock and roll, baby. Like that's it,
Hell yeah.
Gave my wife a kiss. I said, I want a picture with you. Like you're fucking here. Like you're coming backstage with me. Like, cause she's very much like, but I'm like, no, I need you in my life. Like you're my fucking rock. Like you got a drink. I look good. Give me a kiss, and then
being in line. Need you here. I need you here to calm me down to get out here and do this.
Exactly. And just like remind me that, like, but not even calm me down, but remind me like, oh, this shit's real. And like, we're doing it together. Like it's an experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
There was kids in line talking about, oh, like a couple kids are like, you're on TikTok. And the other kids are like, do you know like this person? Just like kids talking like you're famous. And to me, like, it's weird because you hear about celebrities talking about motivating people. Like, I feel like a fucking corny fucking bastard saying this. But I remember just telling the kids in line that were all like, dude, I'm so excited to meet you. And they were chanting at one point, like, bang, bang, Flavor Gang. I'm like, hey, like, dude, 4 years ago, I wasn't on, like, you know, it's like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I got a smoker 6 years ago. I remember telling, like, if you guys were all a bunch of teenagers, like, whatever the fuck you kids want to do, start it now. You'll be way ahead of me. You know, it's like, and that to me was the dopest shit ever. And like, and then like afterwards, I remember saying something on air, like, I was talking to the kids over here and they were like, yes. And that to me was like, that to me is the dopest shit ever, dude. The footage is deleted. Everything is fucking wiped from the internet. My wife was there. She knows what happened. She experienced it with me. And everyone that was there in that day that I talked to shared a moment. That's what it's about. Everything else can fuck off. You know, it's like, let's make a memory together. Let's do some big shit, you know?
All right.
And I figured, you said I was myself. My whole thought process was, if I'm out here not myself and I fuck it up, at least if I fuck it up or they don't like me, be me, you know, because at least I know. But I didn't want any regrets, you know, or regrets.
Man.
Regrets. I heard that, dog. I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
No, man, that shit was awesome, dude. It was...
All right, we'll quit sucking your dick in a second, but you got one more for us. You got one more for us, dude. And then we're gonna kind of change gears. But give me your, because I have a few friends now that are getting like giant celebrity follows, like big ones. Who was your one that you're like, what the fuck?
Man, I'll say there's two, I guess, right?
Okay.
So the first one, E40, the rapper, entrepreneur, businessman, the mogul. So he's just a legend out here, not even in the Bay. Like, I mean, dude, like, look up his #1 singles or Billboard singles. I want to say he has more top 200 hits than any other artist forever. I feel like there's some crazy rap. But with regards to that, he's putting out ice cream. He's got like seven different alcohols and shit. Champagnes, liquors, cognac. What else am I forgetting? He had beers for a minute. He's got hot dogs and sausages
Always
and
moving.
shit, burritos. So he's hustling. It's just like one of those things. So, and he's been doing it since, you know, fucking early 90s. So to get the stamp, the follow, the love from him out here was big. I'm not from Vallejo. I grew up in Napa, which is considered like the rich white area over, you know. And Vallejo's very Vallejo. So like to get his love, that was fucking huge,
That's
man.
badass.
It's like he started off with a couple likes, then he got a follow, and then having a phone call with him was fucking dope. Like,
Oh,
hey,
shit.
bro,
What's
I'm out
that
here.
like? What's that
Yeah,
like?
for real, man.
It was dope, bro. He like reposted a video of mine that did well. I used one of his alcohols in the video. He showed me love before. He reposted the video. It took off on his page. He DM'd me like a couple hours later. He's like, hey, bro, like, or was it, what's up, man? Like, give me your cell phone number. Shot him a number. He called me right the fuck away. He was like, what's up, man? That Chuck roast looks so good. I'm like, oh, thank you, blah, blah. And then he's just like, yeah, man, just want you to know, like, just like he was a real, it was inspirational. He's just like, I'm really out here, like, you know, it's like I'm in the streets, like I still live out here, like blah blah. Like, I see you, I respect what you're doing. I didn't repost that shit because you used my alcohol. I reposted it because it's a dope video, and I followed you for a while. And I just basically told him, like, yeah, man, like I see you. Like, I try to get excited about celebrities, but like I've noticed every time you fucking like a video, you know, it's like that.
You just want to be like, yeah, man, that's dude.
No, I kept it real, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I even told him, I was like, hey, dude, like, I don't get excited about celebrities. He's like, I'm going to screenshot this shit and send it to my wife. He's like, yeah, man, take them screenshots, player, dude. Like, he's like, put it on IG, like, let people know, like, I fuck with you. He's like, blah, blah. And then we just talked about the Niners for like 10 minutes, which was dope.
That's
like,
badass.
he's just a Bay Area cat, man. Like, just a G.
That's
like,
awesome.
and it's one of those days where I am tired, or like I don't want to deal with the DMs of this. Like, this motherfucker's got 25 businesses, one of the biggest rappers of all time. He responds to DMs. I can step my hustle up and get on that shit. So that's why I say it's motivational. Like, you don't ever have an excuse. Doesn't matter how busy you are. And then the second biggest follow, Klay Thompson, probably Warrior basketball player.
No
I'm not
shit.
familiar. One of the best players in the fucking world, one of the best of all time. So so it was very cool. I had cooked for him before, so a couple times. So the follow, it was like the first time it's like whatever, I'm just a fucking servant. The second time it's like whatever. The third time we kicked it and vibed or whatever, I thought. And so just to get the follow, man, it was just cool. Like, I don't try to talk about the business side. Like, I'm there to cook.
Yeah.
But it's just a validation on my end. He, for whatever reason, vibes with, fucks with me enough, respects me enough to give me the love back, you know. And even if he doesn't like my posts or do no shit, I hope that he knows I don't take it for granted, him or anyone, and not just these two guys, but any celebrity that follows you or someone that you consider famous, they give you validation. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Joe Blow and I'm coming from Texas and I want to hire Chuck to cook for me, oh shit, these guys follow him, he must be legit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's something, there's that validation.
There's that check mark
means
a lot,
I
right?
think I've experienced that on a smaller scale when I get these pages. Hey man, I've been barbecuing. I started cooking because of you. Please follow me back. Please, please, please. And at first I'm like, I would never ask someone to follow me.
It's weird.
But also,
right?
I don't consider myself like to be famous, and I didn't look up. When we started, there wasn't that access to food celebrities like there is now. Like if you consider me a food celebrity, if you like what I do, like when I bought a CD, when I bought fucking P Diddy, I couldn't DM P Diddy and be like, hey dude, that song you did in remembrance of Biggie was fucking dope. It changed my life, man. I love you, dude. Fucking blah blah. And him message back, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's what's happening now.
That would blow your
saying?
goddamn mind, right?
Right, but that's what's happening now.
You'd be right.
So
you'd be writing letters like Stan.
I can't fucking play around. It's like when I get those DMs, like I've got to take that for real. Like how I felt about person A, B, and C following me. That might be how that kid, even if I don't feel like it's justified for me, that's how they feel. Fucking respect that and give that justification and love. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's like it kind of goes full circle. You know. I'm feeling that way about someone else. Someone feels that way about me. And maybe someone else feels that way about that next person, you know?
Do you ever tag celebrities hoping they'll see something?
I don't. So, it's an old story. Did I tell you the Maddie Matheson story?
I know that we talked Maddie Matheson, but I don't remember what the story was.
I'll cut it real quick.
Maddie Matheson is like, if I was gay, I'd fuck that guy. He's awesome to me. He's hilarious.
And that's what you think. He seems hella cool. And I'm sure he is hella cool. So before I shouldn't say because he blew up, but he was on Viceland. He had a show, Dead Set on Life, which was his first show out on Viceland when he came. So I followed him right away. Fucking love that dude. Chef Rang, you know Chef Rang?
Yeah.
His homie. He follows me. Chef Rang and I, he's followed me for years. And I follow just a G of a cat, good dude, shows me love. So Maddie, I used to tag all the time. He was like my hero, dude. And I got blocked one day. And not blocked, but I noticed he wasn't showing up. So I DM'd him on Twitter. I'm like, hey, dude, did you block me or some shit on IG? And he said, yeah, man, I couldn't take all the tags.
Oh.
And so I'm like, oh, dude, as a fan, I said, that's not something I would ever do to someone just for tagging me. And I was like, as a fan, that kind of sucks, you know? And he's like, yeah, dude, just less is more is all he said. That's the last. He said, yeah, man, less is more. So I'm like, all right, understood. So he unblocked me. I still follow him, but I can't ever look at him the same way for a tag. Wow. I get tagged by people and I'm not his, you know what I'm saying? But the numbers are different. He was on TV. When I was tagging him, he had 80,000 followers. He wasn't at, what he is at now. This is fucking 4 years ago, bro. I get tagged every day. The numbers don't matter. What I'm trying to say is, though, you could have DM'd me on IG instead of just blocking me, because you DM me on Twitter. You could have DM'd me instead of ignoring me, because I'm trying to get your attention. A simple comment. Hey, bro, I see you. Keep killing it. Don't gotta tag me all the time. Much love. Simple, easy. At the point, you don't look like a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. I don't hold a grudge. He's fucking famous. He probably thinks I'm a little prick for still thinking about it. But that's something that sticks with you. And that's what I'm saying. I could never do that to some fucking kid that's a fan. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, your whole image is, hey, dude, I love to have fun. I'm fucking Maddie. Party with me. I'm your boy. But if you tag me, I'll fucking block
Fuck you. Yeah.
If I ever see him, I have to say something. And maybe this will hold me back. Maybe this is my ego. Maybe we'll never meet because I'm a fucking egotistical prick. Maybe I'm just bitter. But I also would like to think that, dude, I got to call you out on that. I couldn't ever be in a room with you and shake your hand and be like, hey, remember how you blocked me because I fucking tagged you too much? That's some childish shit,
just changed my mind. Fuck Maddie. Done.
No, bro.
Hey.
I got all my homies love him. I'm still like a fan. I just can't look at him
I
the
feel
same
you.
way. Like it's just like one of those like weird things.
So
you know? It's like, I don't know.
here's a funny one. I fucking I finally got Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit to fucking start answering my DMs. So that means
Oh,
that
shit.
means he got me out of the request section. And now he sees whenever I've texted him other times when I'm drunk. Terrible idea. Fucking I see that he read it.
It happens.
Yeah, I see that he read it. And I'm a huge Bizkit fan. Like top 2 favorite band ever, right? Now, I'm in the same thing though. I don't want to tag him too much cuz all I want is to get him on this goddamn podcast. He's got free time, let's be honest.
Yeah, right. And like that's one of those things though, dude, you're right. And it's like it's that weird balance, you know? It's like it's just fucking weird.
It's fucking I don't know. All right, let's stop with all this social media shit cuz I'm terrible at it and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let me go to my notes
with
though. All right. Let's look at this. Did you hear about this thing about NASA had to send out to astronauts about masturbating in space?
I did not.
So
They left the free country and just
so
Fuck
up in
yeah.
the space station, they
got
had to
told
do
what to do.
they had to do an official like announcement saying, "Hey, quit jerking off in space," because theoretically, it could float through the air and impregnate the female space women or whatever.
Oh dear God!
Doesn't that sound like that was written by some super old man? Fucking. Just...
It does, or by a virgin.
Oh yeah.
But it's also like, I mean, but it's also one of those things like, I don't know, like I can remember being like a teenage boy and like, you know, you fucking rub one out and then later you clean up and then later like you go in a public bathroom and sit down and like, you know, take a shit. And I remember like thinking like, oh my God, if my dick touches the seat and like a girl comes in later and sits on it, like
Dude,
just stupid shit. So it's like,
every time I'm in a public bathroom and my dick touches the seat, I'm pretty sure I have to cut my dick off. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
But as like a kid, I could legit remember being like, oh, if someone sits here and like, if I didn't clean properly, like, can they get pregnant? So it was either a child that wrote that or a very fucking old virgin.
It has to be an old guy. But I bet you they wrote it like that because here's my thought process. If I'm in the space station and fucking Gary over here won't start jerking off in space and a couple droplets hit me while I was sleeping, I would lose my goddamn mind.
Exactly. That was my thought too, is they put that out because they didn't want to address the two perverts directly. So they had to send out like a fucking big, you know, it's just like when someone like, when like, you know, I don't know your job, but like there's those, you know, you work in an office and it's like, hey, everybody, your lunches, mark it. Don't take other people's stuff. When in reality, the email should say, hey, Brian, stop eating fucking Karen's food. It's like everyone knows who does it. Everyone knows the problem, but you can't call them out. So it's phased off as a general rule where it's like, hey, guys, don't come to work. We can't ingest. It's not legal to smoke marijuana on campus. Well, they're saying it's like, Chuck, you can't work at the gym stones. It's like, you know, it's like, but it's like instead of that, they email everyone, oh, we can't smell like pot.
This comes full circle, dude. We're doing a callback right here. You were talking about the real world and how they all fuck each other in the house. Okay, the like base of an ISS mission, the International Space Station, 6 months. Okay, they have 6 crew members on board at all time, and they come from the U.S., Russia, Japan, Canada, and Europe. You gonna tell me in 6 months you ain't busting once?
Well, dude, look at it like this. The one thing about those, a lot of those countries are very nationalistic, you know, a lot of those countries. So I could see it as a point of pride. Some people not, man. It's like you never fucking know.
Bro,
and me personally,
if
I'm just saying, like, there's certain situations, like, I would never go to space, period. I don't like heights. Like,
I'm with you.
Like, if a burrito's too spicy, I'm like, sorry, love, like, you ain't getting it.
Dog,
you know, it's like, so in space,
I'm with
like,
you, dude. I don't like it.
So, like, in space, like, I'm not like, let's do this. Like, I'm probably like, why am I in space and how did they get my black ass up here? You know,
Nah, dude.
it's like somebody tricked me. It's
Going
like,
to space.
I thought I was
be...
going to a new space, not outer space. You know.
Every time I think of space, I think of Jay and Silent.
That's why he calls me the Black. That's why he calls me the Black Boy Wonder. Because I am the exact same way, dude. I ain't fucking going nowhere, dude.
No, I like my house. I like staying on Earth. I don't want to fucking be too high.
Thank you. I'm the same as you.
All right, let's not say space then. Let's just say you're locked in a fucking building for 6 months. There's 4 guys, 2 girls. Someone fucking.
Yeah, but you got to remember the counter side of the real world, and this is why I always say, like, I would never do the real world.
That corner was always pretty good to me.
Angry black guy, right? There was always the angry black guy.
What? Puck? What was his name? Puck? Puck wasn't angry.
There was like what was it? Osiris was one of the seasons. Puck was the angry fucking white guy that yelled.
Oh no, who was it? Who was the same season as Puck? He was a black dude with like bleach blonde hair.
No, that was later. That's Tech.
Yeah, Tech. Fuck, I knew it was those one name motherfuckers.
But Tech wasn't like angry. Tech was like the drunk stoner that like hooked up with everybody.
That would be me.
Yeah, there you go. But no, I just like I don't do good lockdown. Like I need space. Like, you know, it's like that's what like I gotta like smoke a joint every morning, like on my own, or like at night on my own. Like I need my time, space. Like, you know, it's like I love being around people. I love entertaining, but I'm the same guy to party. Like I don't want to party till 2 a.m. Dude, we've been drinking since 5 p.m. I'm good at like 10 o'clock. We're going to bed, homie. I'll see you fucking tomorrow. What do? 2 more hours, fucking shit my pants and not make love to my wife? No. Fucking I'm gonna leave, have some Chinese food. You know, it's opposite. Like priorities.
Oh well, no, listen. Yeah, I want experiences, dude. I would love to go to. Could you get in a submarine?
I heard some shit this past. I heard some shit this past weekend from Navy guys, and that you have to pass a test to be, to even be in a submarine, and
I believe it, dude. It's really small. People forget it's really small. You got to know what to do.
And then they they passed the test, and then they realized that like they told them what they had to do. Like, oh, you're gonna be underwater for 185 days. Like that's not even just at sea above water. You're gonna be below sea. You're gonna be under there 185 days. They can't see. You can't see nothing but fucking ocean underwater.
And I was like how you said, "But that would fucking ocean," because there's gonna be a lot of that down there. 185 days, but fucking ocean. Hell yeah!
I was like, "Oh man!" I actually work with two guys that were in the Navy and were both on submarines. Now I haven't asked them because I didn't realize that, like the shit that came along with that. But AIDS. Now I will. Oh, probably. I mean, I should. Fucking 185 days, man.
Way too long. Probably where never doing
half of monkeypox came from too.
Yeah, who fucking? I just would never do it. What's up, baby girl? Man, I apologize, boys. Give me a second here.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry about that. That's solo daddy duty.
No, you're good.
I want to take a shout out to real quick to all the parents, full-time solo parents. Being with my daughter just for 4 days has been bonkers.
Oh, wait till she's in her teens. Wait till she's in her teens. That's what I got going on.
If I'm still there, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine.
How many kids? How many kids you got?
Me? I got 2. I got one that just started pre-K today, and the other one is a fucking teenager, dude.
How many does Chuck? Does he have one daughter?
Yeah, he has one daughter. Yeah.
He has one daughter.
Man. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
Dude, I don't...
You have 2 daughters, right?
Hold on, let's backtrack a second. How long are you in this? Let's just say you're into space. How long are you in the space station before you bust one out?
Hey, I apologize, gentlemen. We're on the verge of a meltdown over here.
Hey, dude, give 6 your plugs and get the fuck out. I totally understand, brother.
Yeah, right? Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, she's hungry over here.
Yeah, get your plugs in. Get your plugs in.
Of course. Boys, I appreciate you for reals. Let's get it scheduled again. We'll make it a 4P.
Hell yeah.
And I got a homie that's a fan of your podcast too. So I want to get him on with me too.
Who's this? Give him a shout out.
My boy Tone, I got to give a shout out to Tone, TFTI, and also my boy Big Willie, the fat guy. Adventures of a Fat Guy. Both of those fools. So.
Shout out to them. Where can people find you, dude?
Instagram, TikTok, website, everything is ChucksFLavorTrain. Google ChucksFLavorTrain. Sound like a dick saying that. But if you put it in Google, you'll find me somehow. Somehow, some way, you'll find me.
That's
ChucksFLavorTrain.
Awesome. Hey, dude, thank you so much for fucking being here, dude.
Awesome, man.
Appreciate y'all. Sorry for the tech difficulties.
You're good, brother. You're good. Have a good one, man.
Cheers, boys. You too.
Later.
All right.
Great fucking show, right? Now you know what I got to do on the
that
fly?
was. I seriously felt almost celebrity struck.
Celebrity struck.
I'm serious. You've talked to him before, so it's not. You've talked to him before. You talked to him several times before he was, as big as he is. I haven't. I mean,
yeah, I've known him for a little bit. He's a great fucking guy, dude.
I listened to the podcast that he was on here and everything, and dude, I mean, it was great. It was funny. It was funny as shit, and I mean, I'm dead ass. Like, I was seriously like, it's a fucking celebrity to me. He really was.
You know a celebrity. You're welcome. Dude,
Thank you.
I think I sneezed on my computer screen. Hey, so I want to... Hold on. Can we take a piss break real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're going to play some E40. Shout out to Chuck. Thanks again for coming on. He will be back on. We're going to figure out the technical shit. BRB. I think it's time for me to start to at least invest in some fucking wireless headphones.
Dude, I thought about the exact same thing.
I fucking fight these bastards every week, but I bought these because they were supposed to be quote unquote top of the line, but I bought them because of sound quality, not because of fucking ease of use during the fucking podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I went through a phase of thinking I was going to be some sort of a audiophile. Right, so I invested all this money in like high-end fucking like audio equipment and shit, and okay, so I was trying to get to this, but I knew we were running low on time. I only had him for an hour and a half, right? But I did a super scumbaggy thing today, like big time. Hold on, you're on mute.
Nope. Sorry, there we go. What's that?
So, for lunch today, we went to this pizza place, right? And we ordered a couple beers, right? And she brings the beers, and then when they bring these, like, instead of, like, chips like you get at a Mexican restaurant, they bring like these little garlic bread things, right? It's kind of a uppity pizza place.
Like a garlic knot.
No, they're thin and flat. They're really good, but it's like, I don't know. They're trying to be more fancy than they are. Anyways, so I got my beer there, and when she goes to set down those things, she spills the beer. It shatters everywhere, pours all over my coworker. Only a little only a little got on me. Pours all over my coworker, right? And he's pissed, right? Because now we got to go back to work and we reek a beer.
Well, would you have been like, if it happened to you, would you have been like, God damn it, and been as pissed, or would you have been like, oh no, I have to go back to work, or I can call and say, I have to go had an accident?
He's in a different position than I am.
Yeah.
So, which is much higher up, right? So he has meetings and shit he has to go to that he can't smell like booze, right? And so he's all pissed off. It really ruined our meal, but I was like, we can at least make this fun. They move us to a new table because there's glass everywhere, right? Get to the new table, and I immediately just grab my, like those cloth napkins. I grab one of those, and I wrap it around my pinky, and I'm like, can I get a Band-Aid? I'm like, I was like, at least we're going to get something free out of this situation. She's like, oh my gosh. So she comes over and brings a Band-Aid, and I made sure she turned around before I unwrapped it and put it on. I had no cut. But then I can see the manager and this other guy talking and looking at us the whole time while we're eating our food. And one guy keeps walking over and getting somewhat close to us and then walking away. And I kept changing the subject as soon as he got close to us. They were trying to see if I was bullshitting or not, right? Anyways, they comped the fucking meal, but...
I was about to say, it doesn't matter if you were bullshitting or not.
Yeah.
If that happened, you should have got something for free. Whether it be a pitcher of beer that she spilt or the meal.
But here's what we noticed, though, is like we got our first beer. Mine got tumped over, obviously broken everywhere, and then they replaced it. And then I got the second beer, and then once I asked for the Band-Aid on the second beer. And after that, service disappeared, bro. And then, like, they realized, okay, we're gonna have to comp these guys. Let's not serve them too fucking much, type of thing, right?
Right.
So it was it was not a fun experience for lunch. But
well, you know what? I don't even care, too, though. Like,
thanks.
Yes, obviously,
thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
That I just meant that like, hey, you still have a job that you can go and drink at. I don't. Okay, so
well,
but either way,
I don't have a job I can just go and drink at. I don't come in contact with that many people.
Okay.
I don't come in contact with that many people, and if I do, it's because I set it up. I'm in that kind of a position at work, right?
Okay, well, all right. Well, either way, you said that the person that she spilled the beer on, he was higher up than you.
So he is, yeah. But it's only because I make friends very well, and then me and him become friends. It's not just a work friendship; we're friends. You know what I mean? But what's funny is he's super specific on what he wears, right? So, like, we had to go find a Hollister to go find him some new pants. You know?
A Hollister?
So then he's like, help me out. Here's my size.
Is he 19?
He's our age. Yeah.
Oh. I haven't. Wow. Anyway.
So he's like, here's my size. So now me and him are rooting through all the pants at Hollister trying to find his size. Me in there going through pants knowing they don't have anything in my size. I was
about to say, dude, fuck off. Fucking Abercrombie and Hollister, are you a fucking child?
Dude, the best the best cologne I've ever had in my life. I mean, Best Buy,
I know.
the Abercrombie, dude.
Abercrombie, yes.
Fierce.
Yep. Abercrombie, I had it. Look, I had a buddy. I had two buddies that their parents had a hell of a lot more money
Yeah.
than my parents did. And that's what they wore. They wore Abercrombie, and they wore Abercrombie and Fitch, and they wore Hollister and stuff. So obviously, I tried to be like that. Well, you know what? My parents didn't have that much money, but they did the best they could. That I still had some Hollister, I still had some Abercrombie, something. And then when Christmas or my birthday or Easter or whatever, they would give me, some Abercrombie cologne or Hollister cologne or whatever, some shit. But you know what? Now I look back at it and I'm going, man, I'll do the same. I'll do the same for my kid. If that's what he really wants, I'll do it.
What's the whole reason you wanted to wear cologne? Fuck bitches.
Because it's one, because it smelled good, and then two, because
yeah, but why do you care about smelling good? To fuck bitches. That's the main reason dudes wear. That's the only reason men wear cologne. That's the only reason.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't because of women. It was just, honestly, it was just people in general. And I'm the exact same way now. I just want people to be like, hey, what's up, man? Whether I shake their hand, give them a hug, whatever. I just want them to be like, damn, man, you smell pretty good. I don't wear that now. The shit that I wear now is still pretty expensive. But I look for deals on the cologne that I like now. Because dude, it's fucking stupid how expensive cologne is.
I'm on a thing. You should look into this. I'm on a thing. It's called Scentbird. It's just, imagine like you know how they have like those you can get a makeup pack once a month or whatever for.
I think I've seen that.
Okay, I'm on that. For me and the wife, we both get like you get a vial of this fucking cologne and perfume, right? Like, it's kind of like MeUndies. I finally canceled MeUndies. I have too many underwear. But I did 4 years of MeUndies once a month. That's a lot of underwear.
Let me get some of those.
No. They have. You might get pregnant. Fuck it. No, but I got this thing called. Oh, I got one right here. It's called Scentbird, right?
Yeah.
And what they send is they send one of these.
Yeah.
Full of cologne, and they send a little thing that you put this into, where it's like a spray thing that protects the glass. But I just keep it in a little cigar pack right here. But you get to choose what you get every month, and it's all like designer colognes. It's like top of line shit. It's solid. It's like $18 a month for both of us.
Fuck,
and you get to have like constantly changing your scent, right?
Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so the cologne that I have now, though, is a Kenneth Cole Black.
Yeah, I used to wear that shit. Yeah.
Now, if you search that shit on Amazon, the little bitty, it's like a 7.5 ounce glass jar of that. Now, if you find that on Amazon, it's like $70.
Yeah, a 3 ounce is $33.38. Yeah.
But if you search Kenneth Cole Black body spray, it's a 15 ounce body spray, and it's like $15. It's the same fucking shit. The same fucking shit.
You just put,
but it comes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that's what I put on my Father's Day list. Because she bought me some for my birthday. She bought the cologne in the jar thing, Well, she got it for 35, but then I put it on the Father's Day, and then she bought the body spray. Dude, it's fucking $15.
No
It,
shit.
it smells the same. Like, I was like, why the fuck would you pay that much more if you can get the same thing for $15?
Good fucking point. Who else makes body spray? I'll have to look into that. But I have one more thing, I guess, before we call.
Yeah,
before we call it.
we got a couple stories to get through real quick, right?
Well, did you see the story about the penis tombstone?
Penis tombstone. You didn't send that one to me.
No, I didn't. Some things I keep a little secret.
Okay.
All right, so Granny's dying wish. I can't show this on YouTube, so I'm just gonna describe it. Granny's. I think we're only gonna have to delete one song, and we're actually gonna be okay on YouTube for the first fucking time.
Nice.
Granny's dying wish: giant penis on her tombstone. How fun is that?
I mean, she's dead, so can you not give her that?
Well, I mean, no, but that's what she wanted. Check this.
I know, but I'm just anyway. Keep going.
I'm just gonna show.
Oh wait, we did do this.
Did we?
We've done it before.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we have.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we have.
We talked about this.
If we haven't done this, then I saw it.
Yeah, you must have saw it somewhere.
No, but it had to have been from you because you love dicks.
No, I mean that might be true. But she talks about on here. I found this. Vergas is Mexican slang word that can mean 3 different things. The English word means cock, but it can also be an insult, meaning go screw yourself or you ain't worth shit. The third way is actually a compliment, calling somebody cool. It just depends on how it was phrased. So, hey, look at this, dude. That's the tombstone being made.
He's just like, hell yeah.
Hugging it, dude. That's a real Josh move. So, she wanted her family
looking
to...
that pee hole, then it ain't me.
I saw a video where dude was making a girl do that. It was weird. It wasn't like in the description. He just started doing it, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I'm making that pee hole mold with my tongue.
Eesh. She wanted her family to know that they were all Vergas and could do anything they wanted to set their mind to, she said. Their family knew the matriarch wanted a penis statue on their tombs. I mean, I don't know where this is. It's probably at the front. Do you think this... I mean, if you're rolling through imagine burying a loved one, right? And the tombstone one over is a fucking cock. I loved my mama, and you just look over and just a fucking throbbing, veiny dick. Right there.
But how funny would it be, though?
It would be funny to me, but I'm talking about in. You're
It
trying
would be
to
funny.
bury-
It would be funny to me too. It would be funny to me. It'd be funny in general about my mother.
without knowing the story behind it. You just see a giant dick.
It would be funny to me. Would it be funny to my sisters and my wife? Fuck no. I would be like, "Are you fucking serious, Mom?" Fucking bet. All right, let's go.
Well, that is pretty funny though. It is.
I would, dude. I'm all about going. Hey, if my mom wanted this, I'd be like, "Fuck you guys. This is what she wanted. Let's fucking make it happen." Like, because that's fucking hilarious to me.
Oh no, I'm all
It would
for it.
obviously it would be weird at first, but at the same time you'd be like, No, because mom didn't laugh. Because mom didn't have that sense of humor. But if she did when she died, or before she died, are you kidding me?
Do
Fuck
you
off.
do you have the same situation? Like, is your mother very religious?
No.
Okay.
She's not very religious.
Okay, well, my
She
mom
is.
obviously is very religious, right?
Yeah,
You heard the
yeah.
podcast, right? So, like, there's things I can say in front of my mom that I know that are inappropriate, that I know are funny as shit, and she will laugh 100%.
Well,
But if I made that
yeah,
same joke,
in front of your dad.
My dad's got a way closer sense of humor than I
Oh,
had. Yeah.
okay.
But my
Because I
mom,
went back and listened to your mom's podcast a couple weeks ago.
my dad wanted to stick to just keeping it straight, right? So that's what happened. I tried to veer my mom in a weird way, and it didn't work. So I steered the ship straight and narrow.
Yeah.
But uh, the point I was trying to make was, like, I know that there's things I can make my mom laugh at in private, but if I made that same exact joke around people, she'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
I can make some fucked up jokes around my mom, and her just fall over laughing, right? But if I made those same jokes outside, she's probably worried about her reputation in the church and all that. That's part of it.
Right.
That's fine.
Right.
I get it. But yeah, like, she would, like, be pissed off at me for a while,
Yeah. I wish I'd like to. Man, I'm telling you, if I could get. I've never told anybody. So I don't know about you. Like, I don't tell my friends, and I don't tell my family about the podcast. But because there are some things that we talk about, and I'm just like,
Oh, I tell
well,
everybody.
well, more my friends. I don't give a shit about my friends, but like my mom, my dad, my sister actually, because she follows me on Instagram, but but when she said, she goes, oh, well, you need a girl on there, and I said, all right, cool. Well, why don't you? I said, you want to be the girl that comes on there then? And she goes, no, I don't have time for that shit. And I said, okay, instead of you laying in bed watching TikTok with the TV on, why don't you direct that attention to just being on the TikTok or being on the podcast for an hour?
Bring her on. Let's meet Josh's sister. You've
And she
been
goes,
called out.
no, fuck that. So, and I said, well, all right, well, Jennifer, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Jennifer, listen. You don't want to talk about dicks and farts? That's what we
So
do.
I don't think so. What I was going with that though is that I don't think nobody, as far as I know, I don't really want anybody to know. Just for in my little circle, nobody
scared.
knows about this. Nobody knows about this podcast. If you don't follow me, if you don't follow,
scared.
It's a yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't even know, and it goes back to I don't even know why I want you. I don't even know why I don't want you to know. I have no reason, but I don't. I don't want you. I don't want you to know, and I don't want you to listen. If I don't know you personally, listen to the whole fucking thing. But if I know you personally, please don't listen.
Yeah, you should listen. Tell your friends, rate and review, all those good things. Brother, give your plugs.
Hey, you go first.
You took a heavy shot there. If you like what you heard, Raging Pillage Pod on Instagram, Raging Pillage Pod on TikTok. We'll have this website up here soon. That's how much we spent. Anywho, yeah, fucking, and also jump in the DMs. Burley_boy_barbecue. Jump in the DMs. Chit chat. Tell us if you like the show. If you're really cool, you'll tell your fucking friends and not be a faggot. What you got, Josh? Josh? Hey, let's go ahead and throw it to the tape. You're muted. Let's go ahead and we're going to throw it to the tape, Josh. And Josh is on location. Here we go. He's muted. So we're going to throw it to location to Josh. He's going to fix the audio and we lost your audio, Josh. What'd you do over there? So we're just going to go ahead and chit-chat through this. You did something. Your audio disappeared.
Shit, there it goes.
There he is. All right,
It was on my fucking microphone.
Josh is on location. We're gonna.
I was like, no, goddammit, I'm not fucking muted.
We're gonna go ahead and throw it to Josh right now on location. Here we go.
Anyway. All right. So just follow me on Instagram. JDS_BBQ _ wait, no.
Did you say DDS?
Nope, I'm too drunk right now. Because here it goes. Again. It goes JDS_Pit_BBQ on Instagram.
On Instagram,
That's
hell
it.
yeah. Find your boy.
JD's Pit Barbecue.
JD, the Black Boy Wonder. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's fucking. You want to play some Halo?
No, I got fucking
Man,
ocean
that's,
training.
That's
tomorrow,
2
dude.
weeks
I
in a
can't,
row.
yeah.
And I'm going to end the podcast with me just doing this. Gay.
Gay.
Later, brother.